Hello everyone, it's time to give your brain cells a quick snuggle. Today's topic is going to be a more serious topic. We're going to be talking about mass shootings. This issue has gone on far too long because people seem to be trying to leverage it for political gain rather than solving the issue itself. There are things that we could be doing to reduce these tragedies. The first of which is to stop making the shooters celebrities. The media goes on and on for like a month on the shooter, trying to dig into what they said, what they posted, if anyone knew anything that could have stopped the shooting. And looking at the coverage around the Joker movie, it seems clear that the media knows that they're doing this, and it's very upsetting that they are knowingly causing these copycat incidents that cause so much loss of life. And infuriating that they seem to be so upset that they could not cause a mass shooting on the opening night of the Joker movie. The gun debate seems to have kind of died down a little bit. I think the establishment is kind of happy with the red flag laws, where they can come take your guns whenever they want, and then you have to try and prove your innocence and prove that you're not a danger, and they don't have to prove that you are a danger. If you can't prove that you are not a danger, then you're out of luck, you're not getting your guns. And the debate seems to have mostly switched over to mental health, which for a while I had assumed was probably part of the issue, or a big part of the issue, probably caused, I had thought, maybe by prescription drugs or something, but that was kind of based in, these people being so young, and maybe while they're mentally developing, the drugs screwing with them there. And the last few shootings, though, haven't been, young kids or school shooters. The media seems to be pinning these latest shootings on Trump supporters, even though a couple of them were actually pretty far left. And it caused me to kind of question what I had thought and try to look into it more. And one of the things that caught my attention was that the Joker shooter from the Batman movie a few years ago, I had thought was mentally ill, but it turns out he wasn't. He didn't think he was the Joker. It had nothing to do with it being a Batman movie. He would have shot up any movie that night. It just happened to be a Batman movie, and he had red hair, and they tried to tie him as, a crazy lunatic that he thought he was a Joker. And them switching suddenly from guns to mental health for shootings and homelessness, and a few other things, is kind of scary, because it kind of seems to go hand in hand with them trying to close down prisons and letting the people out of prisons. It kind of seems like they're trying to kind of exchange prisons for nut houses, in which you don't have to be convicted with anything. You can just be locked up if expert claims that you're mentally ill. No judge, no jury, nothing. You're just, thrown in there for being crazy. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video on homelessness and all of that, so just while we're on the subject, say something about that real quick there. I worked with a shelter for a couple years, and my entire life I've only seen like 2 people that have actually been, mentally ill. The people would come into the shelters, they'd be completely fine, the whole time that they were off the drugs, get them a house and a job and everything. But, as soon as the weather got good again, they would go right back on the street, and start doing the drugs and stuff. And, they do look crazy AF when they're on, high. Sitting there yelling at like a bug in the middle of the field, telling him to stop crossing the road, he's going to get run over, or yelling at a bird saying it stole their shampoo or something. When they're not on the drugs, though, they're perfectly functional people. I can say that with pretty solid confidence there. Seeing these people, act crazy on the street, come in, be perfectly fine for, like 4 or 6 months or so, and then start going back to being crazy when they got back on the street and doing drugs again. Obviously, there's a lot more to dig into, the shootings and stuff, but I really think that, not causing them to be celebrities would really make a huge difference. I think there's obviously more to look into there, and I plan to do, look into other stuff with more of my videos. So please do share my videos. That's the only way I'm going to get any views, since I'm, not corporate media. And sorry for the poor quality of the videos, but have a great day, guys.